Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Bob at Canada's Boxing Channel. I came in here for a couple of reasons. One, to make this video, obviously, also to get a little bit of peace and quiet. My wife's been playing the Beatles When I'm 64 all morning as a little bit of fun because I have now achieved that great age. And to quote somebody who was obviously smarter than me, if I had known I was going to get this old, I would have looked after myself better when I was younger. Anyways, enough of the trials and tribulations of aging. What I wanted to talk about was boxing press conferences. Now, I have always enjoyed a little bit of back and forth between boxers. And of course, famously, when Ali was asked about Sonny Liston, first thing he said was, "Ain't he ugly?" And of course, Ali again, this time with Joe Frazier, the gorilla in Manila. It was all fun, although I'm sure Joe Frazier never found it funny. But at some point, it's become really kind of ugly. Now, I'm not moralizing. I've used all those words that Fury was using last week. I've used them in different contexts. I'm absolutely not moralizing about the use of language. However, I wonder, like, certainly when I was a kid, like my mom used to watch The Boxing with my dad. And if words like that had come out of the TV, then both the TV and my dad would have been back to the rental store to return the set. There would have been no boxing. Obviously, times have changed. I've no idea. Are people more or less sensitive to bad language and antics? I would guess less sensitive, but that's just a guess. What I feel personally, and this is what I'd be interested in knowing anybody's kind of feedback, is whether or not the outrageous bad language, the effing, the blinding, the C word, whether that turns off not just people sensitive about language, but does it turn off the hardcore fans? Like for me, if I'm watching, say, Fraser Clark and Wardley, there's a little bit of dig, there's a little bit of needle, and you know that these are two athletes who are going to go at it, but it's not deep and personal. And of course, Johnny Fisher and Dave Allen, two really good blokes. They're big units, they're going to knock each other's blocks off, and like as not, they're going to go for a pint, or I suppose, chicken balls if it's Johnny Fisher's call, after the fight. The fact that they are respectful adds to it, as far as I'm concerned. Whereas all this yelling and just really nasty stuff, like first of all, it doesn't sound real. I mean, you can tell when there's a real bit of needle, but the antics, and I think that's the right word. I mean, I'm sure Simon Jordan could come up with fancier words, but anyhow, the antics, it detracts a bit from the seriousness of the event. I mean, I hate to say it, but it comes across a wee bit like the WWE, where it's just manufactured outrage and stuff. Anyways, those are my quick thoughts, and have a great day. Oh, yes, please hit like, share, and subscribe. That's apparently important. Thanks very much. Have a great day.